Hello all, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Godforge Rising. This is episode 6. We are here for what hopefully will be our last set of summons that we need to do. This is the main account that's on the screen right now. We have Ragin, who's decent, but we're hoping we can get somebody better. Our top target is Heimdall, or anyone else who's a speed lead. There's a lot of different heroes I would be very happy to get. We also have another 490 summons that we'll do on my free-to-play account, but we already have Isis there. It would be pretty hard to pick somebody over her. But before we get into these summons, I'll just show you a very brief clip from our last summon session, which we did, which had 660 summons, and we got one dupe Loki. Loki really wants to join the team. That's the third time I've pulled him. But we're not taking Loki. If we don't get anything better, Ragin's going to be our guy. Oh my god. Okay, 10 left. Nope.
I don't believe it, man. Oh, well.
Stupid hat. Hat is definitely not lucky. Okay, that's 660 pulls, one legendary, not the ones we wanted. Hopefully we get a couple more choices this time, and we can talk about them once we get them. But let's get right into it. And we are still wearing the holiday hat. These are still technically delayed holiday summons. In that first set of 660, the hat was not very lucky. But this hat has gotten us 3 LD5s in Summer's War. So it does have some luck. It's just that will it show up today or not? So far we have not hit legendary. Mordred, I heard that's actually a pretty good damage dealer. But that's not who we're looking for. And once again, Ragin is not a bad legendary. It's just not the top one. It's not one of the top ones that we want. We are looking for some other options here. 3 epics in 10. Let's hope we get that luck when the game's actually live. I would be very ecstatic to get 3 epics in 10 pull. Two more Polynephus. Waiting for that legendary gold. We got, last time we had 660, we got 1 Loki. And that was just not what we were looking for. We were hoping against hope that the hat's luck would turn around this time. We'd get something better to pick from. So far, that is not happening. 450 to go. First of all. I'm very excited to see what all these rares and epics can do. Can't wait to see all the kits and dive into that. It's definitely love the legendaries, but they're so hard to get and take a while to build. Can't wait to build some rares and epics that really help out in early game and share those with you guys. So the word on the street is that once the game is live, a legendary will be about once every 200, and that there will be some kind of pity system. I don't know the full details of that. I'll share that with you as soon as I can. But we won't have to go through, because now we're at 350, so we're almost halfway through, and we still have not pulled a legendary. This has been a bit frustrating. I'm very happy to hear that they will have a pity system. Oh, hell. Okay. But she, on most tier lists, she's kind of in the middle or even lower. And I want Ragin, the The nice thing about Raging is that he's an AoE defense break, and that's a critical skill. Not necessarily the most critical, but it's still a critical skill for early on, so we are not going to take hell. But at least we got Legendary Gold. We've been waiting for that, and it wasn't Loki, because we pulled 3 Lokis already. I think that was like our 6th or 7th Legendary we've pulled. 3 of them have been Loki. We've got 210 left, so in theory we should see 1 more. And then hopefully it's just Heimdall and we're done. Heimdall just seems like a really good defense champion and really strong kit according to the alpha players. And defense tends to, like, if this game is going to be anything like Raid, which I think it will be at least somewhat similar, defense is really helpful when you're trying to get through content. My YouTube handle is IamSpeed. I was really hoping we could also get a speed lead as an option. So far that's not happening. There's only 20 left. Okay, we are just not getting the ones that we really want. So that's another 660. That's 1,320 summons without a better legendary than Raging. Okay, well, that's really disappointing. But we will go ahead and switch over to the alt account and see what we can get from that. Okay, so here we are on my free-to-play account, who already has Isis, so really nice hero. Mostly an S tier in many of the tier lists. Some people drop her down to A tier, but she's still, in my opinion, really good. She's a reviver, provides shield, healing. So I would have to get someone pretty amazing to replace her. And so we're going to go, but we still want to see what we can get. And I was really planning on going for like a theme with the Egyptian faction, with the ISIS faction on this account. But if we were able to get Quetzalcoatl, we could go with an Aztec theme. So there's an option there, but if it's anybody else, it's probably... we're probably not going to change. It's just a rare feast right now. All kinds of rares. There's a Mordred. But we're not seeing much of anything. Really hoping to be able to use this hat this time and not have to go back to these summons again, but we might still need to. We are just blue today. 4 epics and a 10 pull. Lovely, but that's not what we're looking for. 3 more epics. 1 epic.
1 eternity later.
Yeah, that's it. 490. And no legendary.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Okay. Well, we're still very happy to have Isis on this account. But the other account, I'd still like to get a better option. It's almost February now, so hopefully we can save up a bit more and come back for 1 more summons on that. Anyway, I'm still very much looking forward to Godforge. I think it's going to be a really cool game, and I can't wait to get in and start looking at all the heroes. Have you guys gotten who you want? Are you locked in, ready to go? Feel free to leave a comment in the YouTube comments about where you're at in your search for your perfect legendary. Until next time, see ya.